Have you ever had a favorite song? Of course you have. Everyone's got a favorite song. Now, I've been thinking, and maybe you'll think the same thing after I yap about it. What about those songs where you listen to it and you know early on you're going to listen to it 1,000 times over? When something scratches your ear like that, you can't overplay it super easily, right? If this hasn't happened to you already, I need you to imagine some time going by, like a couple years, maybe even a decade. Crazy concept. A chunk of time goes by, and you're at work or at a pharmacy or just sitting at an airport terminal or something, and a shitty house remix of that song comes on and immediately hits your ear like a baseball bat. So I've watched all 3 episodes of The Acolyte, and I've read a lot of reviews, a lot of positive reviews that are obviously apologist, and either that or they're kids, and so it's easier for them to enjoy and ignore. Enjoying the flashiness, but also ignoring all of the negatives. And so that's what modern Star Wars feels like to me. Yep. I think that watching Disney Star Wars, it feels like you're watching a cover band play some of the hits, but also bastardize some songs that you really love. There's a lot of valid complaints about the show. My biggest complaint is that the show is nothing but wasted potential. That is my thesis through and through on this new Star Wars. It's Stefan Saleh, and today I'm yapping about Star Wars. More specifically, I'm yapping about Star Wars: The Acolyte. Disney's latest attempt at utilizing the Star Wars intellectual property for profit. And I say attempts because we all know how successful Disney has been with using Star Wars. Straight into the nitty-gritty of it. Episodes 1 and 2 of this show set us up with the bones of something that could be fun. There's a lot of weird pacing moments where, things that should have probably lasted more than 1/4 of an episode lasted, just like 5 minutes. Yeah, episode 1 and 2 are kind of a wash to me. They're just setting up stuff. It was episode 3 that everybody lost their goddamn mind over. Oh, hey, there's a bird. Wonder if he has anything to say about the Acolyte. Do you have anything to say about this new Star Wars? I don't think he does. Well, we tried. So, episode 3 of The Acolyte features the backstory of how the main characters, Osha, and her, spoiler alert, twin sister, May, who is still alive, even though we're told is dead, and this and that, and then blah, 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 blah. No, none of it matters, because it's not good writing. It's lazy writing, and you know why it's lazy writing? Episode 3, they decide that Osha and May were from a coven of witches. Very much great value Dathomir witches. There's this one sequence where they're imbuing May with power, and it's just the cheesiest little chant I've ever heard on television. During this episode, we also learn that these characters were born of the Force, immaculate conception. Something that Star Wars has seen before, but it was kind of a huge deal when it happened, because it was Jesus' character. It was Anakin Skywalker, the chosen one. So now we've just shit on that, I guess. So we're popping off with Force babies. That's cool. This would all be less of a sin if it wasn't for the fact that during all the press and development, they were really adamant about the High Republic era being so separate from the Skywalker saga. And to me, that's just so funny, because they literally just painted all the presets for that same storyline. So the development team yaps on and on and on about how this is going to be separate from the Skywalker saga. Disney's going to finally have a playground for itself. And yet here we are, just doing the same old shit. We're just doing George Lucas Great Value Edition. Feels a lot like a cover band is playing one of my favorite songs, and they're not doing super hot. I think I'm done. I'll leave room in my heart for the animation features, because that shit's always a good time, and I love animation as an art form. So, but the rest of it, I really don't have the patience for it anymore. I'll probably watch a little bit more of The Acolyte just to see what they try to explain away. But as of right now, the reviews are in, and they're right. It's really bad. You don't need to watch it. Yeah. Anyways, I think that's it. I hope you have a good day. Thanks for listening to me yap. Woo!